already know what I'm about, nigga. You already know what.
What's going on, Houston? It's your girl Princess here. I have Dwill and JABO right here with us today in the studio. He is producing this album, and he is also here working on the album. So tell us a little bit about what you have going on, because I know you are a little bit of everywhere, doing a little bit of everything.
We got my man JABO here from Alabama, Birmingham. We just down here working on his music, you know, getting ready for the next big push. What he about to do, he about to take over, man. So, you know, that's what we're working on.
So I know you've been in the scene for a minute. You've been working on a lot of different things. What have you been working on yourself?
This past year, I was working on Go DJ High C's album. I was doing stuff with a production team called The Links, you know, and we put together a lot of beats. Me, EXO on the beat, Glenn, Carl Thomas, Kilo Beats, it's a couple of us, and you know, basically, lately I just been working with him. You know what I'm saying? Just exclusively just working with man JABO.
All right, so y'all have the mixtape going on, and I know he said that, and he told us everybody that, you know, a lot of people on the mixtape. So how did y'all get all that going? You know, like you had to make some phone calls. Like, what did you have to do?
Hey, you just do the record and you put it in his hands, and he just make everything happen, man. That's how it go.
So you made all that happen. You called all these people and told them, hey, I want you to be on the album. They were like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a funny story about how the record came about. Like I got 2 records with Slim Thug on my album. The first record, I came down here to link up with him, and we came to this studio. We just so happened to pick this studio to come to. And my man here was working in here, you know what I'm saying? He was engineering or whatever. So he did the session with me and Slim, and then after the session was over, he played me some beats. He was like, I play beats, you know, I gotta make beats too. So he played me some beats, and it was one particular beat. Papa was a Rolling Stone sample. And it had like Jay-Z on the hook, I believe, and you know what I'm saying, and I was like, I need that beat, you know what I'm saying, instantly. I was like, that's the one I need, you know what I mean, and so he was like, cool, we chopped it up, boom. He hit me back though. He was like, what happened with the beat? I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit more.
It was originally supposed to be used for High C's album, but it never got placed. So once that was, you know, clear and everything, and that was established, then I called him, shot it over to him, and he made everything happen.
And another thing about it, it was originally supposed to be me, Slim Thug, and Kirk O'Bang. You know, so shout out to the homie Kirko. But you know, so I had to meet a deadline, and you know, people got to be having stuff going on, so I had to meet a deadline, and I was going through a list of different people I wanted to pick to get on the record. You know what I'm saying? Besides Kirko, because we already had Slim ready to go, and we went through different rappers, Pusha T, Joel Santana. We went through, and then Jadakiss. And I was like, I always wanted to work with Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying? So we linked up. My man shot him the record. I flew up to New York, you know what I'm saying? Went to D Block Studios, and you know what I'm saying, locked in, and we made it happen. Called Slim. Slim did his part. We got the record done. You know what I'm saying? It came together like quick, maybe within like 3 weeks. 3 weeks to a month, we had the whole record ready to go, and my mixtape was ready.
Okay, so that means y'all been in the studio working hard, like every single day, right?
Oh yeah. This is like the 4th day of like the last day of a 4-day lock-in. We've been here for the past 3 days, every day, like 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Locking in. Yeah, just trying to get it in. So we just been working.
So tell us, you also, like you said, you've been working with a lot of, you know, Houston artists as well. So outside of Houston, what other artists are you working with?
I don't want to talk about that right now. I don't. Because if I talk about it, somebody going to be looking at me like, you ain't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? So
you don't want nobody to know that right now. Okay, I got it. Classified information. Okay.
Go real quick.
We'll talk about it off camera. All right, so before we go, anybody you want to give shout outs to, you want to say, hey, you know, give your info as far as Twitter, Instagram, you know, all that good stuff if they want to get in contact with you, get some beats?
Nah, I don't want to give out none of that. I want to be exclusive. I want to be behind the scenes, standing in the back, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want nobody to know. Well, you on camera right now.
I'm on camera, Dwill. I'm JABO's producer, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me. If you see me, get at me, you know?
That's it.
That's it. If you see me, get at me, talk about some money, and that's that.
You already know what I'm about, nigga. You already know what I'm about,
me. Roll like a stone, don't need no cold feet. Papa ain't show me much, but I still keep in touch with the words of a real G.